So we're going to unpack the change provided in the Torah for the Melchizedek priesthood to arrive, and this change, how this works. Not just arrive, it was then, well, it's always been, okay? It's always been. That's what we operated in, and then because of covenant breach, we got more law, and then Yeshua came to do away, and then we're back in under just the Melchizedek. This is a change that's provided for in Torah, and I'm going to show you how that works. Psalms 25:14 says, "The secret of Yehovah is for those who fear him, and he will make them know his covenant." The secret of Yehovah is for those who fear him, and he will make them know his covenant. And so many times in the Tanakh, so many times, I think I've counted 3 or 4, where it says it's his covenant of love. I've unpacked that for myself. I find it stunning. The covenant of love is what he is going to make known to those who fear him, the people who care more about what he thinks than what about everyone else thinks. So if you care what the Messianic crowd thinks, you care more about what they think over what Yehovah thinks, then you're in a bad situation. You want to be Yehovah's friend. You want to care about more about what he thinks than what man thinks. So we're going to look at the change that he and Yeshua and the Ruach HaKodesh worked very hard to make for us this way. It is the way. All right, I want you to know that my teacher in this area has been Dr. David Perry. But I want you to know that prior to meeting Dr. David Perry, I basically went through a time when things were not adding up, and I just said, okay, I'm going to start from the beginning of the scriptures, and I'm going to read it for myself and go straight through. And I would read, and I would write on the side in my margin, what is this about? Blah blah blah. Some things I still don't quite understand, but I was just reading straight through, and I basically wanted to say, or basically what I'm saying was, what do you want me to do, Papa? Because life is hard. Life is really hard, and I want to know what it is you want me to do to get the blessings that you have promised, because life's too hard without those blessings. So I'll do anything. So show me. So I got to Exodus 19, and I saw something very dramatic. I saw them enter into something, a covenant. They were making this covenant, and at Exodus 24, I saw them ratify it, and I saw it as a complete package. Like, it was right there. Exodus 19 through 24. I was like, wow. And I was like, I can do that. There's no sacrifices in it. I could keep the whole thing. Like, it was kind of a no-brainer. So I saw this and started like living in that alone and unpacking, learning this, that, and the other just by reading. But it wasn't until Dr. David Perry sat on our couch in 2010? I think it was 2010. He sat on our couch and handed me a CD with his dissertation on the Book of the Covenant versus Book of the Law, the Melchizedek Priesthood, and I had no idea. I didn't have words for it. I didn't know what it was called. I just saw this covenant, and I saw the blessings attached with it, and I saw a promise made by Yehovah, and I knew that Yehovah doesn't change, and I wanted those blessings, and I would do anything, and I wanted to know what it was I was supposed to obey. Because I knew that the Ruach was going to write his law in our heart, and I wanted to know what law that was. And I wasn't about to go down the Messianic road because I knew I couldn't keep all the law as far as the Messianics are considered, and Judaism is. It's impossible. It's literally impossible to be Torah observant. If you say you're Torah observant, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, you're not. Because if you're Torah observant, it means that you're keeping all the laws, as in all the sacrifices. And there has to be something else. Something happened when Yeshua came and did what he did. Something wonderful happened, and I saw it. And so anyway, Dr. David Perry helped put words to it, and Isaac and I ended up editing his book. So we got to sit in this for many years, just soaking in this understanding.